y'all. Well, we were out here last night and we're back at it again. Moved to a different spot. I'm coming in from downwind. There's a little box blind and then a corn feeder down here. So I'm gonna go set up in that, see if I can get on some pigs. It is hot, hot, hot. I think it was 100 degrees out here today. So nothing's moving during the heat of the day. Hoping to just get on them at night. But I'm gonna sit there. Got my 300 blackout with my thermal sight on there. So if I get a shot, I'm probably just gonna record that on the scope. So just use this for talking to the camera. I've seen some of this pretty Texas country around me, but it's about that time. Shadows are getting long, so I'm gonna get back to it. Running the 300 blackout tonight. Everybody talks about how they want to come hog hunt until it's 100 degrees and it's time to head out. It's cooking, but we're gonna sit there, sit in the stand, deal with it for a bit, and hopefully our patience will pay off.
It was a calm, still evening, and then not long after dark, a couple deer came into the corn feeder, started picking up the corn on the ground. Obviously you can't shoot deer out of season, and obviously you can't shoot deer at night, but it was still cool just to look at them at the thermal, and it kind of gave me a good idea of what it was going to look like to see pigs at a little over 100 yards in this new thermal sight. About an hour later, a couple hogs came in. At first I just saw some motion in the tall grass. It was kind of hard to tell what it was, and then very clearly it was pigs. It's interesting to see in the thermal how they're all speckled looking. Not because the hogs are speckled, but just because they were covered in mud. So you can see where the heat comes through their hair versus where they're covered in mud and it's masked and hidden a little bit, giving them a little bit more insulation. Looked like 2 sows and then just a few small piglets running around. Kept trying to decide which sow was the bigger one. Then I decided just to go for the one that was a little bit more stationary under the feeder. And my 300 blackout zeroed right at 100 yards, so easy enough. I was gonna let her have it. Tried for the follow-up shot on the other one, but I was just behind it.
Y'all, not a monster. That's a good sized sow, probably a little over 100 pounds. Probably 120, something like that. That'll work.
Daniel had similar success on a boar hog.
Dude, yeah.
He was, so the green light went off. There was a deer coming in, and she had been messing around. Same thing happened last night. She kind of looks behind her and spooks.
Yeah.
I'm looking in the shadows coming down the hill. I see this big gray beast. I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And then the lights went off again.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I was like, oh gosh, here we go again. So the lights come on. He was 10 yards behind the feeder, and lined up. I had it on like 6, put it right behind his ear, dropped, just fell apart.
Yeah, dude, that's a big boar.
Big boar. You can see he's been wallowing in the mud. That's probably why that one yesterday never got blood. I mean, look.
Is that entrance or exit?
That's entrance.
Okay.
It's right there.
So yeah, right in the neck. He's fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of mud. Big cutters on him.
Yeah.
If you wanted to keep the skull on one, this is a good one to do it. But
Fired up, man.
nice.
Now we
Nice.
got it done.
Well, cool. I think let's throw it in the truck.
Go get yours.
Yeah.
Drink a
man.
beer.
Yeah, absolutely. Well done, brother.
You too, man.
All right. So Daniel got this big boar, and then my sow that not nearly as big, but ain't bad. I think it was a very successful night of dealing with the heat, shooting some pigs down here in Texas.
This is definitely a very different style of hunting, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to be able to get out and do some more hog and predator hunting later on this season. Until next time, stay safe, be free, and never stop seeking adventure.